What's up, guys? I have some news that you might find interesting. I've recently had conversations with prolific Emacs package writers, and today I will be playing our recording we made with Karthik almost 2 weeks ago. I just didn't have time to publish it. And here you go. This is our conversation with Karthik, author of gptel, and I hope you enjoy it. My name is Ag, and you're watching Emacs Propaganda. Hello, friends. We have Karthik, and we will be talking about this new thing he's been working on lately. Let's get to it. Hi, Karthik.
Hey, Hank. Sort of new. It's not. It's just gptel. It's just trying to take some of the tedium out of gptel's more advanced features out of the picture and make it easier to use.
Okay, so I navigated to gptel-agent. I have not tried this, so I will be installing and just like starting from scratch. We'll be following the instructions.
And I'm looking forward to the dozens of ways in which I'm going to watch it break while I have no control over what's happening.
Wait,
So that's what's on my agenda. Okay. So do you use package.el for installing things?
No, I use Doom. So Doom has straight L built into it. So
Okay.
I will just go to my config, the stuff that I have like packages. I will like these are like the things I've been trying. Not all of them I use all the time. The ECA is one of the latest things I've tried. But let's get, so I need gptel agent. I suppose it's gonna have like the same structure, recipe, blah blah blah. Let's see then host. I'm just gonna get it from GitHub. You said it's on Melpa, but let's try it from GitHub for now.
Yeah.
That's better probably, right? So let's see. I'm just gonna need this thing. And I don't know.
You need one more thing. You need to specify in files. I think you can do star.el is fine, and also you need a directory named agents. So after star.el,
okay, like
if you can just type in agents.
Agents.
Yeah.
I don't need the slash, I think.
I'm not sure, but I don't think you need it. So
yeah, let's start with this. This will get me the package. I'm gonna have to have some config for it. So the typical Doom Emacs thing is to use this macro, which is based on use package. It just adds some additional things. We'll defer it. I mean, like, I don't know what is up from because I zoomed in too far. It's like the indentation, like it sometimes does this. I'm not sure why, but that's okay. We'll figure this out.
It's the true Emacs experience. Or sometimes does things, and I don't know why.
Yes, exactly. Defer T, then we'll have to have config. What are the basic config things I'm gonna have to?
There's a function called gptel-agent update. Although you know what, let's ignore it. Just
let's start with that. Let's see. So typically, if I do Doom load, I mean like sync is the command line option, but like load, it should get the package. Let's see what it does. Oh, there's a latest thing with Magit. So what happens? So Magit updated things, and it's been like a little annoying. But I have this. So I basically have to remove Magit,
oh my gosh.
and do it again. this I didn't have time to figure out like why this is happening. This is just for the past few days.
But authentic Emacs experience.
No, I mean like it's not typical Emacs. I try to use like very like I don't pin the packages like most people do. I figured like I get the fresh things, and once they break them, and like it's easy to find what's breaking. So I should have agent gptel-agent. I have it, so I can. I'm not sure if it loaded it. Let's see.
Oh, no, don't do this. Don't do that.
Don't have to do this. I think.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything. Let's just ignore everything. Okay. So can you just do Emacs gptel-agent?
Do I need my browser?
No, you don't need the browser.
Then I'm gonna remove it so we can just see Emacs. All right. I'm gonna do gptel-agent.
Agent?
Yeah, it's
No?
Yeah, because I deferred it. I don't think it loaded.
Yeah, but it should still have generated autoloads, right? And gptel-agent should be autoloaded.
So let's see. gptel-agent. gptel-agent. Yeah, it's built, and like there are autoloads and all that. But because I probably deferred it.
No, so deferring shouldn't affect that. Autoload should still be available. So I don't know how exactly Doom does this, but in regular Emacs, you wouldn't need to do anything.
Right. Typically, I don't know, like, let's see, reload packages maybe. I don't typically, it's probably, no, it did something. Let's see if we have agent. gptel-agent, I have it, okay. All right, we're gonna run this. Okay, we have a familiar window. It's very similar to gptel.
It is just gptel. This whole thing, this whole package is just sleight of hand and little magic tricks because it's not doing anything unique or new. Well, almost. Okay, so let's.
So I see 14 tools enabled. I'm not sure about sending media.
There's a prompt that's cut off. That's okay. Okay, so let's just make this the only window for now.
Yeah, this is the model. The stuff cutting off because I zoomed in too much. So
I think we can make this the only window and then zoom in again.
Okay.
It's not visible at this font size.
This okay.
More.
Okay.
I want bigger. Yeah. Okay. Maybe one more. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So the first thing you'll notice is if you've used gptel before, that like you said, it looks very similar. Almost nothing is new. The only thing you might have noticed is that near the top left in the header line it says agent. Right, and that's clickable. It should be clickable. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We can now plan mode. This is nice. Okay.
And you can click on it again. It'll go back to agent. And really, the only difference between them is just sleight of hand. The only difference between them is which tools are available to the LLM.
I see. When I click on it, it changes to smaller set of tools.
Yeah.
And then...
Now, I don't know if you've ever used gptel presets. So presets are for the uninitiated, just a bundle of settings that you can toggle at once in gptel. And if you bring up gptel's transient menu, which you can do that now.
What is the default key binding for this? Or
it's gptel-menu works, or you can call the gptel send with the prefix argument.
Okay.
That works.
So let's do this.
Okay, so you see next to request parameters, it says add preset in row number 2. That is, yeah. And if you click on that,
okay,
it shows you a bunch of presets. Okay. Now I'm guessing that web search and Introspector are presets that you have before, but there are 2 new presets that were installed by gptel-agent.
Okay.
Right. So those are gptel-agent and gptel-plan, and that's it. That's literally all that this package does. Is it introduces these 2 presets, okay? And again, a preset is just a bundle of settings which can include a system prompt, set of tools, some other behaviors, right, that you want gptel to use when you activate it. So what's happened here? Yeah.
For someone who's completely new and they haven't tried gptel, this is kind of like extension package. Like you need both gptel and gptel-agent.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yes. You can think of gptel-agent as just some configuration for gptel, which you could do yourself, but it's painful to do it yourself.
Okay.
Right? Yes. And there are a couple of tiny new interactive features which you probably won't even notice. But for the most part, it's just configuration. So the idea was to have something that's plug and play, that is more capable than just talking to an LLM. Right? In this case, more capable means it has access to some tools that are provided with this package, so it can edit files and look up things online, and the usual stuff that you might want LLMs to be able to do.
Okay.
Okay. So you can close the menu now. The gptel-agent preset has already been applied.
So it's the default preset when you're working with gptel.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, it took over gptel transient. I no longer can have like the just gptel experience. I mean, I can, but like it's all like mixed together. Okay.
No, it's not. It has configured some things, and now you can change any of those things.
Okay.
For example, there are 14 tools selected, right? These are not tools that you installed. These are tools that came with this package. You may look at that and decide that, hey, I don't want. So the tools are under the category of gptel-agent, as you can see. If you click on that, you're going to see what those tools are, right? And you may decide that you don't want to use some of these. Totally fine. So you can mix and match, add new tools, remove these, right? Change things. There's no kind of hermetic seal based on gptel in any way, right? It just added a few extra things, and now you can continue to tweak things, right? Or change things as you might like. Now, let's not worry about these tools yet, because what we want to do is just send a request.
Okay. So I'm
to do something.
Leaving here. I'm leaving here.
You can, just back to our empty buffer. Now, gptel-agent, the prompt is long, and typically when you interact with this prompt and these tools, the LLM is going to make lots of tool calls in quick succession, right? It's not cheap, and one of the problems you're going to have is that if you are on a rate-limited API, which you are, right? So I see at the top right that it says Cloud Haiku. So you're using and you're paying by the token, and that API is very, very rate limited. So it's just going to throw an error if you try to use this setup, this backend with gptel-agent. So you probably want to switch to something, right? Change your model to something that is not going to be rate limited.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, like
GPT 4.1 works fine.
Okay, let's try this.
Okay, this should be fine.
Okay.
All right, so now we switch the model. Okay. Now I turn it over to you. What do you want the agent to do?
I don't know. Let's see. This is. I set it like to use org mode by default, and I suppose it's still there. So I don't know. Like what could we possibly do?
Okay. How about if you look at the mode line, it says gptel-agent in .emacs.d.
Yes.
Because you started this session. Yes. Because you started this session. From your .emacs.d directory, this session is associated in a very loose sense with your .emacs.d, right? So now if you say, if you ask something like, okay, analyze this code base, tell me what it's for, how it is structured, right? That's a prompt you could send, for example, and it's going to know that you are in .emacs.d.
Look at that. It's a pretty heavy directory. I mean, like, there's tons of things. This is entire,
Yeah, it's not going to read everything.
Okay.
It's going to do kind of what a human would do. Like, look at the structure of look at the directory tree,
So let's like it like this is Doom. Doom has modules. So like let's see if we want to examine email module.
Okay.
And
Then you can say, then you can say examine the email module in this project.
module and this Doom Emacs folder. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's
Explain. Yeah, you can give it more instructions. Like how is it structured? Right? How does it work?
the difference between it's not. I think it's. Is it? Oh no, it's just like my extra zoomed in between three different. Jinx took a moment to catch up. Difference between three different choices. Right.
Okay, I have no idea what that means, but okay, let's go.
Yeah, it's probably will get very chatty. GPT is like it likes to like throw a lot of things at you. Okay, researcher and the
Okay.
things.
So the
choices.
the first thing you notice is that if you have used gptel before, it would show you tool calls.
Mhm.
So you don't have to do anything yet. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Shows you tool calls, but those tool calls, they didn't tell you what they were going to do in detail,
Uh-huh.
right? Whereas now, gptel-agent is showing you all the arguments that are being supplied to this tool call. Okay. Now, what tool is it calling? It's calling the agent tool. Okay, because ChatGPT wants to run agent, the researcher agent,
Uh-huh.
right? With this prompt. So essentially, what it's doing is it's delegating the task you gave it, right,
Mm-hmm.
to a separate LLM call and session, sort of.
Okay. So,
Okay.
if I inspect right now, what will?
You're not going to see anything new. You're just going to see this function call. I mean, among other metadata.
Okay. So let's see. Request, callback,
So
buffer.
tool news. Tool news is the, yeah,
Right.
It's exactly what you're seeing in the buffer.
Like blah blah blah. Okay. All right.
Okay, so there's nothing new here. So
How do we get out of here?
just quit. Q for quit.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you can run this tool,
Control C. Control C.
and now you'll see that our gptel agent is waiting for the researcher sub-agent to finish its task, right? And it's doing those things. It's calling those tools, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of the features added by gptel agent is the ability for your LLM to call sub-agents which have their own system prompt and their own tools.
Okay.
Okay. In this case, the sub-agent that was called is the researcher, or what I call the researcher. So while it's doing this, okay, we can take a moment to explore its data.
All right. 3 main email modules. Muir full not much to wanderlust. Classic Emacs client. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's control which backend. Blah blah blah. I mean, no into details. Okay. Cool.
Okay. All right. So if you go and open up that org block,
Uh huh.
you're going to see this is what was returned by the researcher sub-agent.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So you've got. So it went and read a bunch of files. It found the email thing,
Isn't it?
right?
Mhm.
It did all of that, and then it returned this report to the main agent. Okay. So the question is, why this indirection?
Yeah, I like the complete transparency. It's everything here. I mean, like, yeah, if you want to, but it did summarize it to something like pretty readable and something like there's no fluff. You know, it's not like it's. I expected it to get like very chatty, start like going off.
Oh no, it's the prompt, the prompts that are in use for the researcher and for the main gptel agent. A bit of work has gone into it to keep LLMs on track, right? And to be terse. Now, how well that works is anyone's guess because every LLM behaves differently, right? But so far, ChatGPT 4.1 is doing okay, I think.
All right.
Okay. All right. So what do you want to do next? Do you want it to make some change to your configuration?
Well, no,
It doesn't have to be emails. You can just open a second session.
right, we can open. That's one of the things I love about gptel, that you can like be in. This is my scratch buffer with a bunch of like my experimentation, and you can just start like typing what day Napoleon was born or something, right? And you can just, if I do send gptel right now, it's gonna just use the classic gptel thing, right? Or,
Yes.
Is there a like separate gptel-agent send thing?
No, there isn't.
Okay, so it is still there. I mean, like the things that I still love from gptel is that I can use it anywhere, even in meaning buffer, to do things. That is just one of the greatest features of gptel, because it's.
You have to be somewhat weird to appreciate the idea that you can call an LLM from inside the mini buffer.
No, but it's really nice, because I mean, like, this is the it gives you the essence of control over any text, right? I don't care, like, I don't have to be in special mode. I don't have to open like special buffers. I don't have to. I mean, like, I can just do it. Like sometimes I do it even like just because of muscle memory. Accidentally, I would send it, and it was like, oh, like I did this, but that's okay. I mean, like undo.
Yeah,
this.
I sometimes use this, the feature that you just demonstrated inside the process of R capture. Like when I'm capturing something, I do an LLM request right there, get some information, right? And then include that in the capture. Anyway, let's go back to gptel-agent.
Okay, I'm gonna open a new session, like as you suggested. All right, let's. We can. I'm gonna.
Emacs gptel-agent. That's it.
Right. New session. What interesting? Any interesting? Yeah, like so. Let's see. I have a bunch of. I use org-roam, right? I have a bunch of org-roam nodes. I mean, like, if I don't wanna. Let me, well, I don't do this very often, or Chrome, and of course my muscle memory fails me when I need to show something, so I'll do it in the browser, because I don't like using Xvidget for that. So this is, although it's like very, it could be like beautiful, these are all my, like, my notes. Right, these are every single node is here, and they are interrelated and all that. It looks impressive, but this actual UI is not as practical for me personally. I mean, like, I do it. I use it mostly to find like orphan nodes, like some nodes like on the like this one, like for some reason it's not linked to anything. So anyway, let's see if we can let gptel-agent analyze some of my nodes, maybe.
Okay.
What could we do without like let's I don't know, let's find something. There's architecture. This is I mean, like, the software architecture, not the. So I don't have too many notes related to architecture. Let's find something bigger. Let's why not Lisp or even Emacs, right? Emacs probably have tons of notes.
Okay, can I make a request?
Right, of course.
My request is that let's work on something that has nothing to do with Emacs, because
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, because otherwise we are sucked into the Ouroboros of Emacs users using Emacs to do Emacs things forever.
We can talk about it.
No, org-roam is fine, but right within your org-roam directory, let's do some task that has nothing to do with Emacs. So could be software, that's fine.
So can I, from here, like I'm in Direct, can I tell it like to pick up the context of this directory?
Yeah, it knows. You don't have to worry about it.
Just, okay. Because it knows Emacs, right? Like it's in. Oh, this is crazy. I like that.
I mean, that's not crazy. Like every package does that, so that's not like special.
Okay, let's.
Okay.
Okay, so what are we doing?
I don't know. You got to tell me. So I'm assuming that we are inside the org-roam directory. Is that correct? Okay. Is there something tedious that you wanted to do with your org-roam nodes that requires some kind of semantic, understanding, but is kind of painful to do by hand? That's kind of the ideal use case for an LLM here.
Sure. I mean, I would like to, so I use, sometimes I use, for space repetition, I use Anki cards, right? I can see them right here, right?
Okay.
And the Anki cards usually, so this is this is Pred observation card. But it's, I use a package called Anki Editor.
Okay.
I know there are better packages, but this one I just it has a simple structure. So what we could do, we can generate some Anki cards based on my some of my ROM nodes.
Sure. So just ask it to do that.
Let's see what would be some good notes I have.
So why don't you ask it what would be some good notes?
Oh, okay.
Well, you have to give a little more input and tell it on what basis it should decide what's a good note.
I want to find all nodes, all org-roam,
It'll figure it out.
nodes related. You said not Emacs. Okay, let's do neuroscience and create and suggest a few Anki cards in Anki editor format. Editor format, so I can learn something.
Okay.
New.
Now,
Right.
okay. So I think this is a task that's a good fit for the kind of thing you can do with gptel-agent. Now, there are a couple of things that I suggest doing first. It will help if you require Anki editor. The Anki editor is a package, right?
Yes, it's already here. I mean, I have.
No, but is it loaded?
Yeah.
Oh, it's loaded. I'm not sure if it's loaded.
Yeah, it is. Is it?
No, these could be auto-loaded, right?
Well,
This could be auto-loaded.
well, sure.
So-
I mean, we can
If you just require Anki editor,
editor.
okay, that's it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right. So let's just see what happens. Let's try it. It's going to fail in the sense that it's not going to do a good job, and then we'll talk about how you can guide it a little bit to do a good job.
What if we do switch it to plan mode?
Sure. Let's switch to plan mode.
Okay. Plan mode, I suppose it will cost me fewer tokens.
No, I don't think so. The only difference is that when you switch it to plan mode,
Just the
it's instructed to generate a plan, right? Instead of trying to do things right away.
It's just not going to write into any files,
Yes.
etc., etc.
It loses access to the tools that are used to modify your file system.
Okay, so plan.
It literally cannot. Yeah.
Better plan,
So
no plan.
no. Let's do plan mode. It's a good idea to do. Okay.
Let's figure it out. Waiting. Typing. It's not typing. Oh, okay, it is typing. Researcher, file, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go. Control C, researcher task. Glob org, waiting. Okay.
Okay, while it's waiting, this is a good time for me to show you something. If you go to where gptel-agent is installed, to that directory in the red,
All right.
I can show you something interesting.
Which repos, agents, gptel-agent. Okay.
And if you go into the agents directory, okay, you can see that there are a few markdown files here. Right? So two of these should be familiar to you, gptel-agent and gptel-plan. Okay, let's open one of these, either one, your choice.
Okay. Push.
All right, so you can see that it's a markdown file with some YAML front pattern.
View mode.
Sure. It's a YAML file with some markdown front pattern, right? And then a whole bunch of instructions.
Accomplish the goals, critical thinking, task execution protocol. So you, this is basically an agent. You wrote an agent.
This is, the term agent is overloaded and also fuzzy, right? All it is a whole bunch of instructions and tools it needs to follow those instructions.
All right.
Right? So if you go back to the beginning of the file, you'll see that it has a name, it has a description, and then it has a list of tools. That's it, right? So this is all gptel-agent is. It's just these instructions and these tools.
So what is this?
Okay, so that's one of the tools. We'll talk about that next. Now,
Okay.
If you open researcher.md, which is also there.
Okay, let's open this. We can close this one for now.
Okay, this is, you can see it has a similar format. It has a name, description, right? The line that says read-only operations, it's syntax highlighted, but it shouldn't be because it's, oh boy. Okay, that might be a bug. I don't know if it's a YAML formatting bug or if it's an actual bug in the way it's specified, but.
Wait, what do you mean?
Where you are right now when it says read-only operations. Right?
You don't like the face?
It's highlighted as a YAML key, right? Ooh, my eyes.
I'm sorry.
My eyes.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
So, no, I meant to say that is not intended to be a YAML key. So this is a set of keys and values, right, in the front matter. Okay, we're getting sidetracked. Let's ignore everything I said. Okay, let's just proceed. So you'll see there's a name, there's a description, and then there's a bunch of tools. Okay, and then like before, there's a system prompt, which is the rest of this file. Okay, and that's all the researcher is. Now, you asked me, what is this agent business? There was a tool named agent in the other file. Right? And what it is a tool call that the gptel-agent can make to call this agent, the researcher, right? And send it off on, send another LLM request that does not share any context with the main session, right? To do an independent task.
Okay.
So, if you look, there are two other agents there, right? There's an executor and there's an introspector. You can open either of those. It's similar, right? This is another agent that the main gptel-agent can call. Right? So that's basically what's happening here. You, the user, can write more of these, right? You can write agents and put them in a directory. It doesn't have to be this directory. You can customize it. And gptel-agent will know that it can call these agents for specialized tasks.
I see.
Right? So this is a feature that I think every code companion CLI coding agent has. Like Cloud Code has it. I think Codex has it, right? So you can write new agents yourself as markdown text files, right? And get the main gptel-agent to call these.
Okay, very cool.
So that's how it's designed.
I'm hoping people will not be writing their own custom and creating version of these, and they will be making pull requests to gptel-agent.
I don't know about that, because the idea is that you write those for very specific tasks, so tasks specific to your workflow. For example, let's say you need an agent that does a bunch of stuff with Jira. Okay. I'm bringing up Jira because you have talked about Jira many times to me.
I hate Jira.
You talked about Jira. I know you hate it. That's why you want to get an agent to do it for you, right?
I hate Jira, and I love talking about how I hate Jira.
Yes, I know. I've yet to meet anyone who says I love Jira. That's just not a word, not a phrase that has ever been uttered by human mouths. The same as pretty as an airport.
Right.
This doesn't exist. Okay. So now imagine that you need to do something in Jira, right? Which is a little more complex than writing a fetcher in Alice to interface with a command line tool to go get something. Maybe you also need to get a bunch of things and synthesize some information, right? With gptel, just gptel, what you could do is you could write an alist function that sends a gptel request, gets it, and then processes it, and so on, right? But now that's a standalone command that you would call in a specific context, right? On the other hand, if what you wanted was that you were talking to an LLM, right, and you want your LLM in that session to be aware of some Jira, some information from Jira, right? You could write a Jira agent, and then you could tell gptel-agent, use the Jira agent to get this information and assist me in my task.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is cool, and I can see that you can actually use. I can't even say the tool. Use the package to write, to make new agents.
Which is what I did, because I wrote a little bit to Bootstrap, and then I got it to improve it.
Yeah.
And then every time I wanted it to call an agent to do something, but it did it itself, right? I took that as an opportunity to iterate and change the system prompt so that it would use the agent when I wanted to use it. Okay, I think we can go back to.
All right, I'm going back to my
the org-roam mini project. Yes.
All right, back to this tab. Summary. You have several org-roam nodes with rich teachable neuroscience content. The science. Oh, thank you. This is I like when LLMs tell me how good I am.
No, I hate that. I hate that, and I hate plagiarism.
I'm kidding, but. I like in the beginning, was a couple of years ago, I actually said a prompt and said always tell me how it's something like you're in deep love with whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
I was that was so fun, so funny.
What I have to do is when I have an idea, I state the idea, and then I have to ask it to critique it, to debate me. That's the only way I can get anything useful, because otherwise if you go along with any harebrained scheme I can think.
Listen, this is really nice. I had no idea.
We're not done. We're not done. Okay. Yeah. So this was step 1. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what do you want? You want Anki editor based questions, right?
Right. So I can, look at this. These are interesting questions that I had no idea even, I had, in my,
it's extrapolated. These are, really anodyne to me. Name 2 ways to enhance neuroplasticity, learning new skills, exercising, sleeping well, diet, stress reduction. This is pop science knowledge. Okay. Which neurotransmitter is critical for attention and memory? Acetylcholine. Okay. I guess that's a little more substantive than.
Yeah, to me it looks good because I typically don't do stuff like that.
Okay.
If I start asking questions about I don't know, SQL, I would probably, or HTTP error codes, I probably would be this is being secret.
Fair, that's fair. On the other hand, I don't know that. Okay, let's just say I am disappointed by the quality of these results.
All right, let's just say it.
No. Hang on.
Okay.
So this is a demonstration of gptel-agent, right? Now, if we wanted it to improve the quality of its results, first of all, I would probably use a model with thinking capabilities and not GPT 4.1.
Oh, right. Wait, did it use Haiku?
I think it used Haiku.
Okay.
Okay. So if you had used Sonnet, I think you'd have had a better output. That's okay. Now, I'm surprised that Haiku didn't throw a rate limit error. That's fine. We'll take it. Let's continue.
Okay. I don't typically see rate limiting.
But you haven't used something like gptel-agent, right? This makes sometimes when I make requests, it makes 165 tool call.
Oh,
that's in succession before it returns control to me.
Okay.
Right, and you're talking 500,000 tokens in 2 minutes.
Oh, well.
4 minutes, right? That just blows the context, and there's no sane way to use this with Claude's API plan, right? If you use Haiku, it's not that expensive, so it makes more sense to use this with some kind of coding plan that's more generous, right? That's where you're not charged by the token.
But do you expect people using the package for coding?
This is not coding specific. I have used this for coding, and it does a pretty good job.
Okay.
Right? But yeah, this is definitely not coding specific. This is just a general thing.
All right.
Okay. Now, let's focus again on what we wanted. So let's assume for now, let me put aside my disappointment with the quality of these results and say that this is the kind of question we want. Okay. It doesn't know how to use what Anki editor's format is, right?
I suppose it doesn't.
So I suppose it doesn't as well, unless it looked online and it found it. So let's open up that tool called Block and check if it looked online and knows what Anki editor cards should look like.
Over here?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's scroll down. Let's see.
Title.
This is fine. Let's keep going.
It's just gone through.
Yeah, these are all examples of questions. That's fine. What we want is if it it doesn't know. Okay,
doesn't know.
So it hasn't figured out what Anki editor should do. So now we're going to demonstrate a new feature, right? If you remember, there was an agent called Introspector in the directory,
Yes,
right?
this one.
That's the one. So what it does is it can probe the state of Emacs, right? And figure out things inside your live Emacs session. So let's tell the LLM to use the Introspector.
Like this?
There's no add. No, you don't need any of that. Just plain English. Use the Introspector.
Introspector, just like this.
Yeah, just like that. Use the Introspector to figure out or to find how Anki editor org entry should be formatted for use with Anki editor. Okay. Now,
like headings in exact Anki editor format. Okay.
Don't set it yet. Okay. I'm pretty sure that if you use Haiku again, you're going to get rate limited. We can try it nevertheless.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Now I want to point out that this is kind of wasteful because really all you need to do this is to give it an example or two of existing Anki cards, right? And it can figure it out.
Right.
But since we're demonstrating this feature, right? So we can just, you can just send this. This is like.
Should we address your concerns that you want like higher quality?
Also, and you can just say also, yes. We want the Anki cards,
Like to see the higher quality.
I mean, okay, if you just say higher quality, that will come to interpretation. You could be more specific and say, I would like the Anki cards to only have non-trivial or information, right?
Have highly scholarly content,
not popular pop science questions.
Pop science questions.
Of course, this presumes that your Rome notes have more than just pop science information.
But we can also ask it to extrapolate certain things from web, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And also to have scholar kind of use extrapolate things that I don't have in my org nodes.
Okay, now are you sure that you don't mind Haiku extrapolating / hallucinating neuroscience information?
I don't know. I'm just like
okay. All right. We're fooling around, so let's worry about that later. You can send this request.
Right.
Now I just want to check you're not using the gptel feature where each heading is its own context, right?
No, it sends entire buffer.
Okay, because there is a feature where
Yeah,
Where-
I know.
Okay, you know that. Okay, I just want to be sure because otherwise this request is disconnected from the previous one.
No, it's not.
Okay, cool.
I don't.
Okay, so now it wants to run the Introspector, and I'm reasonably certain this is going to be rate limited, but let's go anyway.
Let's find out.
So now you'll see that it's making tool calls where it's looking up things in Emacs, right? It's doing describe variable, describe whatever, right? It wants to look up the value of something that requires confirmation because variable values can have sensitive information.
Yeah, this is very cloud code and what's the other codecs?
Yeah,
like
more or less. In fact,
yeah,
I even named the tools that ship in this package the same or very close to the names in Cloud Code. The names of the tools in Cloud Code. And the reason I did it is because I would like a sub-agents written for Cloud Code to be reusable with gptel-agent. Right? That's the idea. I didn't get there. Right? I don't have 100% compatibility. It's evaluating something. It's fine.
It's good.
I don't know why it's evaluating something. I think it's done calling tools and now it's synthesizing a report.
Well, it's
How to use
still,
Untitled.
I still wanted to see how the web search tool will work. I suppose.
Yeah, you can ask it to do that as well.
Oh, I didn't say like Introspector is Introspector. There's another, I would say like, but I said, yeah, I don't know if it does web calls. Okay, create scholarly Anki card summary, create high-level scholarly approach, use Anki file precisely, close deletion, extrapolate format your existing nodes. Well, yeah, it's a good plan. Molecular mechanisms. Oh,
And then-
this is more interesting. Okay, memory consolidation, attention networks, fully.
Only vehicle theory. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Advanced topics, close deletions, synaptic productivity, extra. Yeah, this is
Okay.
not bad.
Now, not bad. So now remember we are still in plan mode.
Mhm.
Let's switch back to agent mode.
Okay. Is there the shortcut, keyboard shortcut?
No, you just apply the gptel agent preset. So you can click there or
Oh, you can.
open up the menu and apply the agent preset. You want to do it that way?
Okay. No, I just. Oh, here, the preset.
And just apply gptel agent.
All right. It didn't switch though.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Now that? No. It's applied it. It's in agent mode. That is one of the examples of the jankiness that I still need to fix.
Okay. Well, like we're fooling around,
But
trying to.
for consistency, you can click the thing up there as well. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So now let's ask it to generate these cards in the required format in an org file.
Generates the cards. And how many cards? I mean, like all these, right? Like step 3, how many?
Yeah.
Should I give it the number of cards? Create.
Sure.
Generates about 20 cards.
And now let's give it a file name.
Neuroscience questions work.
.org. Do you want this to be at the root of the directory?
Neuroscience. It is in org directory, isn't it? No, it's not.
It's in the it's in the org directory. No, I mean you can give it a relative path as well. /.
I'm sorry.
I said you can give it a relative path as well.
Oh, like this.
/ Yeah, but I think they're at the root of your org directory, and you have a separate neuroscience folder. Like
No, I
directory.
don't.
You don't?
think so. No.
Okay.
I mean, like, because I use org-rom, I like literally don't care where they are, as long as they are in the same org directory. They will be linked. Anyway, okay.
Okay, now that it has generated a plan, which is in the context, right, and done all that research using subagents, now you can just ask it to do the task, which is this. So let's go.
All right. And I will probably ask for confirmation to write to.
It should. Now, when it does, I want to demonstrate another feature of gptel-agent, which is why I asked it to do this. It's taking a while. That means it's writing out lots of stuff. And you can see it at the top in the header bar. It says typing and not waiting. This means that gptel is collecting all the file contents it wants to produce.
Yeah, it's working. It's good.
I mean, I am so surprised that we haven't had.
Okay,
Oh, there we go. Wow, I mean, I have impeccable timing. Okay, I know what happened, Ag. Right? And what happened is that you have a max tokens, gptel max tokens limit set to something very small.
gptel max tokens.
Okay, so if it's set to nil, then it's picking a default for the for your Claude backend that is not big enough to contain the file.
Okay.
So here's what we can do. You can ignore this. Let's open the menu.
Okay.
And it says response length.
Where? Oh,
It's everything is in request parameters. It's in the request parameters menu.
on response, request parameters, global response length.
Response length. Yeah, you can click that.
Okay.
Okay, and now this is woefully out of date. 200, 500, no. Let's set it to 16,384.
16,384. Why is it a specific number like that?
No, 16,000, not 6,000.
16,384.
Oh, and more specific reason, it's a power of 2, it's 16 kilobytes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to make it sound like there's some magic number you need to set it.
No, I got it. I just confused by I tried it at 60, 6,000. All right, 16,000, blah, 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 and
You can quit the menu.
we quit and we just
Just send it again.
All right. Okay.
All right. So that is a thing. So I have two action items. I've got to fix the header line not updating, and I have to increase the default max tokens when using gptel-agent.
And I have a kind of a request or idea that just do you want me to tell you now or after
Sure, yeah.
stop recording?
We're waiting. Yeah, we have time.
All right. So I tried ECA.
Yeah.
Eric Dalla calls it ECA because apparently in Portuguese it means like hey or something. So
Okay.
ECA has, and it took me my the mod line was broken. Like it shows the usage and tokens and in the mod line. Maybe something would be nice here. I mean, I can talk.
So this is actually implemented but not exposed yet because every backend, every API wants to do this differently, and I just have to sit down and corral all of them into a single format.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So the problem is it's not just Anthropic, OpenAI, and Google. Right? It's not just these three. Every little startup that is providing an API, right, wants to report the tokens and the right and the costs differently in the response. So OpenRouter wants to do something, Llama wants to do something else, right? DeepSeek wants to do something, ZAI wants to do something. It's just, and getting all those together, it's about half a day of work, even with an LLM.
Oh yeah,
Just to collect a data from all of these and put it together. So it's I'm half a free day away from adding that feature. Okay, now don't do anything.
Okay.
Don't press anything. You'll notice that it says Claude wants to write in the directory neurosciencequestions.org. Okay, which is how you might have seen tool calls in the past in gptel. But you notice there's a little arrow next to it. Right?
Oh,
Next to the tool call.
this?
Right there, yeah. Okay. So let's scroll down. Let's bring the cursor into that, yes, and just go back a bit. Yeah, and press tab.
Oh,
There you go.
nice.
So you can see what it's planning to do.
Okay. And
Okay, so this is a new feature. It's a simple feature, and gptel should have it, I guess, but it doesn't yet. Which is the fact that you can preview every tool in a different way. However, is most convenient for that tool.
you know what? I think the format is right. The the Anki cards, and it mostly uses close type of cards. Not, it's just like...
Okay. This gives us an opportunity to demonstrate more features. So
Okay.
why don't we accept this? You can press tab to cycle from anywhere. You don't have to be in the heading. Okay. All right. So now just move the cursor back up. Like you just have to be above the prompt. Yeah. Now you can do Control C, Control C.
Okay. We generated one is scholarly, Anki deck, neuroscience, and blast, Kit type to close. Yeah, I should have noted and done some different.
Now, you notice that it generated too many close completion Anki cards, right? And you don't want them all to be close. Also, I don't think this is the right format. I mean, close works when there can only be one answer, right? Because you're filling in the blanks.
Right.
And I don't think that's true here. So anyway, what you can do is you can say, okay, you generated too many close cards. Many of these don't need to be closed. Can you convert them to regular cards?
Okay. You have generated too many close type of cards, and most of them don't have to be that way.
Okay, so I should mention what a close is to someone who's not familiar with Anki or Space.
Oh, so like, let's actually go find that file, neuroscience questions. So when I have like weird indentation because of my hijacked font. So basically, the close and the card, it will show the card with the text. So, and I probably could show it. I can sync these to my collection and show them like in the Anki card app, but I mean, like I don't want to waste time like even starting it long term. So like it basically will show some text and it will hide some text, and you will supposed to like guess what the hidden text is. And for certain content is good, but like you basically it's kind of a redacted text.
Yeah.
And you can imagine
just filling in the blanks.
Yeah, you're filling in the blanks, so, and this is not.
Here's a question for you for the LLM, right? Some of these make sense as close and others don't, right? Whereas you just said most of them don't have to be that way. So you probably need to give it a little more guidance about which ones what criteria it should use to decide if a card needs to be a close kind or a question and answer kind.
I don't know. No, most of them they don't have to be close.
Okay,
I mean, like,
so
not like
I would say the criterion is if a close can be filled in more than one way, right, while being valid. So unless it's like a very specific known term.
And unless there's specific term,
Technical, yeah.
That
it should be, yeah.
Shouldn't be close card.
Okay, and then you can just edit the file or just, yeah. Change it, just say change it.
Let's make some improvements here.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah, let's send it.
Right, let me read the first. Okay, it reads the file. I like that it rereads the file because I have changed it already.
Okay. Now I'll point out that it said you're absolutely right. Many cards shouldn't be closed, right? If you had said instead in your prompt that it looks like all of these cards should be closed, why are some of these not closed? It would have responded with, you're absolutely right. All of these cards should have been closed.
Oh, really?
I mean, these models are sycophantic to a fault.
I don't, but...
It's rewriting, yeah. We're collecting...
Oh, it's typing, okay.
Yeah. And you're right that we should show... gptel should show more of an indication of tokens as it's collecting them, right? But there are a couple of issues. One of the issues I talked about was the fact that we had to abstract over all these different APIs. The other issue is that if anything is changing in the mode line or header line continuously, it just locks up Emacs. So you may have to work within that limitation. So updates can be frequent, but they cannot be like so frequent as to seem continuous. This generally does not help with Emacs event loop.
All right. While it's thinking, what other interesting things can we do? Can we connect it to some MCP tools or something?
Oh yeah. You can. I mean, it's just gptel, right? So you can add MCP tools to the session. You can write an agent which has MCP tools.
Okay.
All right. So you can do any of that. Do you have any MCP servers installed?
No, I am very new to this space, and I'm like, I don't even know what kind of MCP tools. I would like to build like MCP tool, like Understands or Roam. I think I saw something similar, but I'm not sure. Like, if this would be.
I think something went wrong and we missed it.
Yes, something went wrong. It just
dumped stuff there, right?
It dumped into the file, yes.
Yeah, okay. So more jank, which is to be expected, because we haven't hit our jank quota yet for an early stage Emacs package. Can we check the messages and see if there was an error?
Yes, something here.
Okay, that's unfortunate. So, I mean, that is the problem. So there is something missing in gptel-agent quantify block. Let's take a sidebar, and you can try this out of the video.
We're over an hour. I don't want this video to be too long. But do you have any other like interesting things that we can mention? We should mention?
Yes. I have a couple of interesting things. Well, one of those I wanted to show was how edits look when you use gptel-agent. But anyway, that didn't happen because it just rewrote the whole file.
Right.
Or attempted to until there was an error. Now, I want to show a couple of things. Okay.
So should I undo this?
Yeah, you can undo this.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, if something like this happens and you're out of luck, right? There are a couple of things you can do. The first thing is you can just undo, and then you can go to the end of the buffer and say, "Sorry, you got cut off. Just continue the task," and then you continue. Right? That's usually what I do. Okay. Now, I want to show you a couple of things that are gptel and not gptel-agent, but you might not be aware of them. If you do Emacs, gptel-highlight-mode.
gptel-highlight-mode, okay. Highlight for LAM responses. Oh, yeah. This is nice. Why we didn't do it from the start? I love it.
Okay. Now, it looks a little funky. Right?
No, I love it.
There are gaps between individual lines, like the bars, and the reason for that is the fact that we have zoomed in so much. Close them out. Okay. So I have a suggestion. You can customize the variable gptel-highlight methods. Let's do that now.
All right.
Actually, no. Let's turn off gptel-highlight-mode first.
gptel-highlight-mode off. It also might be because my own but might be also because of the font.
No. Let's fix it. So gptel-highlight methods.
Right. This is mode. Set up the gptel highlight methods. It is,
and it should be a quoted list. Like that with the entry fringe.
Fringe. All right.
Okay, let's evaluate this.
Margin. We're doing fringe. I am.
Okay, let's try it now.
Going to highlight mode.
Oh, still no. Okay.
No, it's probably due to my I'll tell you what it is. This is display inline. No, what was it?
It's okay. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay. There's one more thing you can do. You can turn off highlight mode again, and go back to where you were customizing it.
All right.
And change it from fringe to face.
That's it.
Yeah. Let's try it now.
Where's my buffer now? Oh, that's my buffer. Right, and enabling it.
Yeah.
Oh,
There.
oh, yeah, this is nice. I don't know. That's too many choices. I like this too.
Okay.
And
So-
you can. I suppose you can have like multiple of these, right?
Yes, that's why it's a list. So you can do margin and
Margin, face, and then. Oh my God, this is nice. I'm gonna figure out like why this is.
Yeah.
It's probably I guess what it is, but that's not. So
Okay.
I like it.
So that's new. So you asked what's new. Okay. And now I want to show you something else. So let's go to a scratch buffer. Let's go to a random buffer.
That's my square buffer. Okay.
That's your scratch buffer. Okay. And now let's make this the only window.
Sure.
Okay. So if you remember how we used gptel-agent, we did Emacs gptel-agent, and then that showed that popped up a new buffer that was a dedicated session, right? But gptel-agent is just a preset. Again, a preset is just a bundle of settings that are applied at once. You can apply this to a single prompt by using the @ key. So we can do that here. So if you do @gptel-plan or gptel-agent, and then make a request here, right? So I don't know what directory you're in. Can you do like find file to see what directory you're in? Okay, you're in.
Like what was it? The current directory? I didn't. Anyway, yeah.
No. That is the current directory. So what you can do is you can do mxcd.
CD
Yeah.
to where?
And then just go back up one directory.
All right.
Okay. And you can issue a request here,
Like what?
right? Like, do you think, for example, do you think /neuroscience blah blah blah?
Wait. Am I? Oh, it should be here.
Well, it's not. So
Unique. What? It should be there. Oh, you're right. It was not.
yeah, where did it put it?
Neuro.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
I don't. I don't know what that.
Let's we can go back to the gptel-agent buffer in this window.
gptel. This one, yes.
And just do like find file or something, or cd. Oh, it's put it here.
Oh, it put like our questions over here.
Because we explicitly said put it in /neuroscience question, so it put it here. So okay, so we can go back there to the viewer scratch
Yeah, it was. Let's go back
and change it. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it's here. New. Come on, neuroscience questions. Okay.
Yeah. Do you think /neuroscience questions.org has too many closed completions?
Many close type of cards.
Completions. Okay. Yeah. That should be a question and answer type.
I'm sorry.
I mean, as part of the same sentence, right? Like too many close type of cards as opposed to what? As opposed to regular question and answer.
Cards instead of how too many instead of basic. I think basic.
Okay. Basic Anki cards.
Basic Anki cards. All right.
Okay. So now, why this exercise? I just wanted to point out that you can invoke the gptel-agent from any buffer, right? Just by using @gptel-agent.
And I just do gptel send, right?
We can, but let's verify that first, right? So you can select the whole thing and then bring up gptel-menu.
gptel-menu.
And use inspect query as Lisp, which is near the bottom.
I don't see.
It's near the bottom, at the very bottom.
Yeah, this I. So okay. Query.
Okay, and you'll see, if you just keep scrolling down, you'll see that the request that it's actually sending is the one with the agent, with this big prompt and all the tools.
Right.
Yeah? So this is just a way to check what's actually being sent. Okay? If you want, you can actually send the request from here with Control-C, Control-C.
Oh yeah, and you can edit request.
You can also edit it. That's a whole other thing. Yeah.
Wow.
So
All right.
Okay, so let's send it. And you'll see that it's doing this
In place. This is really nice.
right? So again, the idea is that you can invoke the gptel agent. Oh, all 27 are closed type. Okay.
Yeah, I told you all of them are closed.
Okay. So you don't need a dedicated gptel agent session to use the agent,
That's the feature I loved from gptel.
right? So I just wanted to point out that you can do that. So you can say here as well that you should fix it and make some of them basic types.
But like now I have my entire buffer here, right?
I mean, it's going to send a bunch of extra stuff that's in the buffer.
But I
You don't want to.
I can narrow it, or I can. I mean, like
You can do that, or you can narrow it, or you can just send it. It's not going to do anything.
well, like I have tons of crap here.
Okay.
Emacs list.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I can narrow it.
Okay, let's do that.
To region, and then
You have to do you have to say add gptel agent again, because this is not a gptel buffer, right?
agent.
And you haven't applied it. Yeah. Just say fix it. You can just say fix it. 2 words.
Fix that.
That's it.
They mostly should be basic parts,
Okay.
right? And
Send it.
gptel send.
Now, it failed last time. It might fail again
Let's see.
because of.
Converting.
Okay.
Tab to display. Control C. Control C.
Okay. So now we have some new things on the screen, and I can show you. It generated a task list, right? Converting file to basic card type. So it's realized that it needs to do 3 different things, right? It's going to do them in sequence, right? So it generated a list of tasks that you can keep an eye on to see how much it has done, right? And if you press tab here, oh boy, okay, some more jank. So tab is supposed to toggle the.
Wait, but hold on. I am in org mode and tab.
It's irrelevant. It should just work. Okay. You think too much. Like this stuff should all just work. You shouldn't have to worry about what mode am I in, blah blah blah. It should just work everywhere. And if it doesn't, it's like I'm going to fix it. Okay. So it says this is a multi-step task. So let me organize it. Blah blah blah. So it wants to run these things, right? So now you see that in the tool call, right, where it says replace and whatever, it's telling you what it's replacing, right? It has the original and the replacement. You can just run. You can approve it. Yeah.
Now I'll convert all the cards. Converting. Do this systematically. Right.
Okay, it wants to do that again. Now, I don't know what's going on with the fontification in your in this buffer. This is pretty crazy, but it is working for what it's worth. It's.
Wait, I did something. I think it's doing it again.
Yeah, I think there is something going wrong with the fontification. That's. But for what it's worth, it is continuing.
It's continuing. I don't see any error messages here.
Yeah, let's keep going. Are you at the end of the file?
Yeah, that's it. So
okay.
It's dumping it here. I'm not sure why.
Okay. Chances are that the request has ended, as in something went wrong.
Wait, do we have... I can't menu from here, so... I still have the token set at the length of... So, I don't know.
Okay. So, here's... it could have just failed, and it could have failed for any number of reasons.
No, of course.
Right? Including tokens. So let's assume it failed, and let's go down. As in, to the end.
And I'm say at the very end.
Yeah, just say continue.
Just type continue?
Yeah.
Continue.
And send it.
gptel gptel send.
Okay. So we're not getting much feedback about what's happening, right? And the reason is,
It's trying to do still something.
I know. So we're not getting much feedback because we are trying this in a regular Emacs buffer as opposed to a...
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I typically wouldn't do this in a regular buffer because, I mean,
Yeah,
like, if
but
something
you can.
requires something, you can, but like, I typically wouldn't.
I mean,
For small
you could
things,
do all of this. You could do all of this from inside the mini buffer if you were so inclined.
Yeah. I spent, like, yesterday, I spent an enormous amount of time just, like, figuring out, like, how to deal with mini buffer, which was, like, weird, but then...
Okay. So it looks like it's also waiting on something else. Can you try Control-C again? What? It's creating a directory? No, that's not. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Send quote gptel. Oh, it's trying to create a directory. No. No. And it's probably the file's too large to write in one go. Okay.
Yeah, we have completely broken this now.
Well, we wanted to fool around. We fooled around.
We pulled it out and we broke it. We are off the happy path, right? Okay, it wants to do some replacements. Let's just replace it. Yeah, so this is where things are going wrong. When it replaces, it's the whole thing is getting done.
It's doing something.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of know what the problem is. This is what happens if you have if orgs quantification is interfering with gptels.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So it's just doing each one by turn. So let's do this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's open gptel-menu.
Wait, it's still doing something.
Yeah, because it's doing each one.
And it's dumping it in. Like it finished it.
Yeah, it finished the task. So I can explain what happened, right?
I just want to see, like, if it actually did it. It did.
Yeah, I did it.
So I have some garbage, but they actually did, like, it.
Oh, there's no garbage in this file.
No, garbage in my scratch buffer, which is okay, kind of, and like, yeah, this is...
Okay, no. So I want to explain what went wrong, right? So the LLM did everything right on its side, right? What went wrong is that when gptel was trying to show you the previews of the tool calls, right? The kind of the quantification and formatting it was trying to do interfered with that of org mode.
Okay.
Right? And then something broke in the scratch buffer.
Okay.
Okay, but I think that's a good demo and a good example of the kind of thing you can do with gptel-agent, and it somehow finished the task. It called the sub-agent, and then it like, even though it was queuing text all over the place, that was not happening on the LLM side. It was happening in gptel, so we're okay. It did it.
Yeah, that was really good. It was entertaining, and I don't know. I'm gonna go write some
So yes, you can feel free to use @gptel-agent and @gptel-plan anywhere in Emacs. You don't have to open a gptel-agent buffer. And I want to tell you one more thing. In your scratch buffer, right there where you are, can you run gptel-highlight-mode? Oh, did you just delete everything?
No. This is. Wait, where's my scratch?
Oh, it wasn't your scratch buffer. It was one of your all-grown norms.
No.
Yeah.
No, I did. Oh, you know what? It's probably my like customizations with the files, because I started in a scratch buffer, but then because I have the hook to like everything, all the gptel like interactions get saved into a file, and I suppose it just automatically created a file.
I don't know.
I'm confused. I will play with this. I will play some more, but
Okay,
this is
this problem is between you and your.emacs.
yeah. I mean, like, you know, Emacs. Emacs always works and perpetually broken.
It is always broken and it always works. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to point out that in this buffer, which is not a gptel buffer, you can still run gptel highlight mode. So let's go ahead and do that.
gptel highlight mode. Yeah. Nice.
So this works in any buffer. Just wanted to point out.
Yeah. What would be the good hook to actually start that gptel highlight mode automatically?
gptel mode hook.
Mode hook. Okay. Very cool. That's literally, I think, the only thing I would have to add into my config.
Yes.
now.
And as you can see, you don't need. That's the wrong place,
Why?
because this is a use package with no package.
I'm sorry. In gptel-agent. Yes.
Okay, it's still the wrong place because this is a gptel feature. So you don't. This is unconnected to gptel-agent.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Okay, and this also solves the mystery from before about why gptel-agent was not auto-loaded.
Right.
It's because the use package did not have a package.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the recording since we're.
Just clarifying, you did not need any configuration to use gptel-agent, right? It just worked.
Yeah. I just load it and it just.
Okay, that was the goal, and that goal at least is achieved. So it's a zero config. You just install the package, and you're ready to go.
Yep. That was beautiful. All right. I'm gonna stop it.
Okay, this was a fun hang. Yeah.
At that point, I had to stop recording. I know it's still gotten too long. Yeah, we kept talking for another 40 minutes or so. I should have just got another video, maybe. Guess what? While I was ranting, Karthik fixed the issues we've encountered, and it took him not even 5 minutes. Pretty cool, eh? Anyway, this is it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will be posting another video, hopefully very soon. Stay tuned. Bye.